In this video, I'm going to address a question that comes up pretty often. How much does SEO cost? Or should it cost? And we always focus on high-performance SEO. What's high-performance SEO? Well, high-performance SEO is the type of SEO that delivers the results that you actually want. And if you think about it, when it comes to SEO, search engine optimization, the only result that matters is your website's visibility in organic search result pages, meaning Google, meaning page 1, meaning top 5 links on page 1. Everything that's below top 5 links doesn't matter that much. So the aim of your SEO, the aim of your marketing team should be to get you as high up in organic results as possible. Now, the answer to the question how much that service should cost is it depends. It depends on a couple of factors. Number one, who it is that you hire to do the job. The more experience they have, the better they are at what they do, the more they're going to charge, and what services that they're actually going to deliver. So we've seen SEO services cost as little as $500 a month, and we've seen it as high as over $100,000. Our high-performance SEO services start at around $3,500 a month. And the reason why it's $3,500 and up is because, number one, it's an expert team, and number two, the number of services that are actually encompassed within the SEO service it's a long list, versus when you're buying something much cheaper, it's a very short list. When I talk about a long list, it really breaks down into two major components, and that is on-site SEO, off-site SEO. On-site SEO means, number one, speed. How fast does your website upload on mobile devices, desktop devices, laptops, tablets, whatever it may be. The faster it moves, the higher the probability that Google is going to rank it higher than those that move slower, because it is an incredibly important factor of user experience. Number two, does your website have the content that people need? As in, when people search, Google is in business of providing the right information to people who are searching for information. So it's very important for your website to have the right content and make sure that that content is linked up to other right content on your website and off your website. Why? Because Google gives preference to websites that customers find useful or users find useful, and the way Google measures usefulness of a website is the amount of time that people spend on your site. So when you have one page of content that's connected to another page, to another page, to another page, that allows users to find interesting information, more interesting information, more interesting information, more interesting information. So when your visitors spend on average 2.5 minutes on your website, and your competitors' visitors to your competitors' websites spend 1 minute 47 seconds, chances are Google is going to show your website more often than your competitors' websites, because the users are telling Google that your content is very valuable, much more valuable than your competitors' website. So it's very important for your website to be fast, to have the right content, and to have that content optimized for search and for use, right? Very important factors. I'm going to skip over a few dozen other things that need to be done on your website for it to be search engine optimized, because this video would be just ridiculously long. Do contact us and we'll give you a complete list. Now, off-site search engine optimization means the following: creating and distributing content that is related to what you do on third-party websites. The more authoritative those websites are, the higher the rank or the higher the credibility that it's going to lend you to your website. So the higher your website is going to rise up in the ranking. So if you have 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 other websites linking up to you, or 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 links from other websites pointing back to your website, and those websites are actually good, not some crappy websites from China or wherever, India, and your competitors have way less links, your website is going to come up higher than your competitors would. Also, having factors like directory listings for your business, having those consistent, it's called NAP factors, name, address, and phone number. Having consistent listings along all of the directories is also incredibly important, because Google looks at all of those directories and compares notes, and when it's consistent, it once again raises up your website in the ranking versus others. I know this may seem like really ridiculous, this small factor, but Google relies on that information heavily, because Google is one giant directory, and having the right information across all directories is very important to Google. Small things, but all of those things count. Now, to continue doing SEO right, to continue keeping your website up in the ranks in those top 5 organic results, what is really important to do is to continue create content and to continue distributing content to other platforms. Why it's so important? Because the moment you stop and your competitors continue doing that or enter into the market and start doing it, is the moment that you start losing your positions. So SEO is an ongoing battle because it is like a contact sport, right? Everyone is fighting for those top 5 positions in Google. If you're there, you're winning. If you're not there, it's like you don't exist to your prospects. So you gotta be there. So your cost or the money that you're going to invest into SEO is going to depend on what services will be provided, how much of those services will be provided, how much content is going to be created on a regular basis for you. All of those things are incredibly important to make sure that your website is up there in the ranks and continues to score highly with Google, so you continue scoring highly with your prospective customers. Thanks for watching.